Greetings, Earthlings! My name is Zero Jake and welcome back to Space Engineers. Not much. Well, I've done some mining, believe it or not, with this lovely mining laser that we created last episode. Now, since we've got all of our production capabilities and we've got all the resources we need, let's actually build the Beetle, which is going to be the replacement of the Scarab. Now, for those of you just tuning in, the Scarab was basically my massive station, which is over that direction. It was massive, and therefore it lagged my game out. It also was a shipyard, which could, build ships using these lovely little nanite factories down here. Lovely nanite factories, which currently you're viewing upside down. This is the correct way. They can build things, they can destroy things. It's very useful. But what I want is another shipyard that doesn't lag my game out because of it being massive. So what the Beetle is going to have is essentially advanced refineries, advanced assemblers, cargo containers and nanite factories, and possibly a bridge section and the ability to move around and jump drives and things like that. Essentially a mobile shipyard. That's kind of the thing I'm looking for. Now, what I've done here is I've extended this conveyor point here, and I've constructed two conveyors here. Now, this side is where the Beetle is going to be. This side is just my docking area. So this means that the Beetle shouldn't move around as long as I don't move the capital ship, which I still need to have a fancy name for, but that might come later. So I've got the nanite factory set up to auto-construct, and we have plenty, and I mean plenty of steel in order to do what we want to do. Just wondering whether this thing is going to wake up and actually do anything. Yes, there we go. Got some nanites. They're going to build things. They're going to build things as I go. Probably not the best idea, considering how often I go back on my decisions, so I'm going to turn that off. Nanite factory. You can keep cleanup, because cleanup is useful. Basically, it picks up items that are floating around, which is probably going to be helpful since I'm going to be grinding down things quite a lot. Now, the only problem is I don't have any symmetry mode, so this is going to be slightly annoying. But what we're going to do is we're going to design the shell of the Beetle. It's going to look more Beetle-shaped than the Scarab looks scarabed, by the way. Just saying. We need... Well, if you think about it, the Beetle, I am estimating, is going to be about the same size as this. And it's going to have nanite factories on it, so yeah. And possibly some extendo things, but I don't think that's going to work as well as I hope it will. So, we need some form of length, so that's... lag. I haven't got cargo ships enabled, so I don't know what caused that. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that's 15, right? Correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay. Right, that's going to be the estimated size of the top section. We're going to then extend it downwards, but first of all I need to do some weird things. So we're going to extend this up by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, we need to get some kind of curving shape into here, because otherwise I will murder myself. Not really, but you get the point. So that's 5 up. If we go... I think we're going to need to extend that, because that's going to be quite thin. Yeah, we'll go 6 up instead. Right, continue along here. And so continue up by 2. Now, the fun thing is we're going to be sloping this a bit, which is going to be really annoying for future me, but I don't... Well, current me doesn't really care what future me thinks. He's a madman anyway. Just currently designing a corner. We'll do the other corners later, but I'm just trying to make it look nice, because that's the only thing that I have to do. Right, and then what we want is we want a slope. Then we want a full block here. And then we want you. And then we want you. And then you. Right. How does that look? Looks too curved. Right. I'm sure there's a way to fix this. Right. If we do this... No, not you, damn it. Okay, if we go like this, and then go down. Yeah? Yeah, I think that's going to look slightly better, but yeah. So I've just extended the length by 1, which is kind of annoying. But it's necessary. So if we copy that onto the other side, so 1, 2, 3, and then slope, which I need to flip around. Now I need these guys. Right. You kind of see the shape that's going to happen, though you can't really, since it's not completely filled in and the sun's on the other side of the ship, but yeah, I'll actually turn on my lights, just in case YouTube decides to darken everything, or that my, you know, yeah. I was about to say something, but then I realised something went wrong with my vocal processor. No, I'm not a robot. Be quiet. Stop being... stop. Yeah, stop that. Yes, that. Right. I'm going to continue. Hopefully. Without going insane. Because that would be of great benefit to me if I didn't go insane. Right. So that's how long it's going to be. That's not the midsection, that's just going to be where the connection point is. Yeah. This looks fine. We'll curve the top bit later when we've actually got, you know, a free floating station. Well, not a station, ship, instead of just this. 1, 2, 3, attach you here. No, damn it. Okay, right. That looks fine. I'm going to reactivate the capital ships now at factory and we'll get this thing going. No. Construction, thank you. Right, so the nano factory will construct this. So this is the top section of what the Beetle is going to look like. And so we'll consider this the top. We'll probably add another layer on top to make it look smooth. But basically this will then extend outwards a bit like a curve, yeah. And then in this section we will have the factories and the assemblers and what have you. Then below we'll have something. Yes. This plan is still formulating, but just give me a moment. Nanite factories are amazing, by the way. I've upgraded it with 4 speed upgrades and 4 construction nanite upgrades, which is why everything is going as fast as it is. It is extremely useful. I recommend this mod being installed if you're building anything massive in survival, because why would you build anything massive in survival when it's just going to take you forever to do it? He says, after having constructed a massive space station that's currently sitting roughly around that location. Right. And hopefully it's not drifting, because if it is drifting and smashes into an asteroid, I will probably find out. Right. Okay. Oh my god. Fine. I'll do this one, shall I? There. Play nanites not doing their job properly. So, you see the kind of shapes that this is going to be. You know, probably for... Oh god, I'm going to have to do something. Right, so this off-center of the center bit is annoying me a lot, so I'm going to have to deal with that. can't be helped. Well, I can, but I'm not going to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bish, bash, and bosh. Right. That should do that, and that should stop me from, you know, tearing my head out of my brain. No, that doesn't make sense. Okay, so the next step, after these helpful nanites, who are kind of slow, but actually it's quicker than me doing it. Well, it's less hassle than me doing it, let's just say that. Right, so disable construction again, because now we are going to do the fun thing of getting it actually curved. For this, we're probably going to have to... Oh, God, yeah, we're going to have to change quite a few things. I did not think far ahead. Yes, this is going to be fun. So, pretend that yeah, this is just an outline. You shouldn't have done that. Right, okay, so we need to curve this thing so that it doesn't look absolutely horrifying. And in order to do that, this is going to be very painful. Very painful. No, we don't want these, we want these. Yes. These will be armor slopes, you know, these things. Like this, but one block inwards, if you get my drift. You might not, because you might not like drifting, but oh well. So do that, and then we need to get rid of you, and you, and you, okay. And then we need these guys. Okay, and then I need you again, but later, probably here. Right. Continuing. And then this one is going to be a corner like that. Weld that up, see what it looks like. Okay, kind of like that, but we'll have the rest of it sorted in a second. Okay, yeah. So I'm just going to do like one section of corner because I can. Right. I then need slope. Bring it this way. No. Welder, not grinder. Okay, so pretend that this is the current, you know, slope bit. After I do this. Apologies, but this is going to need to happen. Right. Okay, this is now the corner, yeah. Should have done that first, but we'll deal with it. Right, so what we need to do is we need to extend this down this way and have it curve round. Yeah, curve round. You get the point? Curving round in the round kind of direction. Right. And we're going to do it the same kind of pattern as we did here. Or possibly the same kind of pattern. So, if you look here, we've got the straight bit, yeah, which can be said to this straight bit. And then, well, straight bit. And then we go the 1x2 slopes going this way. Actually, it's better for me to show you rather than, you know, try to explain me. Trying to explain myself. What? When did my accent change? Right. Armor block. Good. Like this. Yes. See. This is the point that I'm making. Now, thankfully, we've got some mods installed that allow me to actually do this. You know, armor. This bit here. But that's going to take a bit of tinkering to be able to find the right one. If you crash, I kill you. Right. Good. Right. Armor blocks. No, we want armor ramps. There we go. So what are we looking for? What are we looking for? That's a very good question. Get rid of you guys because I don't need you. I don't need you either. Just clearing up my inventory. You guys are no longer needed. Good, right. So go to Control 4. Right. So what do we have? We have this one. No. No. These just, you know, they're the full block versions of the ones that we've got already. We've got a corner one. Inverted corner. We've got a corner split 2x2x1. Right. Let's test these, shall we? So if we use the corner block like that, yes, that will work. So if we place one here and one here, get my drift. I need to stop saying that. I'm not, you know, the coolest person, so I should probably stop acting like it. So we do that, and then we somehow need to do this bit. So if I just get you. Okay. If we use these guys, I know I'm not being entirely descriptive. Please just deal with it for a second. We do this, and then I can't actually see the silhouette for some reason. Right, there we go. Okay. Okay, like that. Right, and then I'll get the Nano Factory to weld all of this because I am lazy, or rather I do not want to waste time on camera doing that. So, this is what it's going to look like. Just going to humbly wait for a second for the nanites to get to work. Just waiting. Kind of cool, huh? I like the diamond. No, not diamond. Triangles. Triangles are amazing. But they tessellate. Squares do, but they're not interesting. Triangles tessellate, and so do hexagons, which is why triangles and hexagons are, you know, futuristic, because they tessellate. Right. So having a look at this, you may see like borders, which are these borders here are going to be annoying the hell out of me, but oh well. So that's kind of the shape, and then I want to see what happens if I continue the pattern. If I go down again, actually, no, we need measurements. So disable Nano Factory. Okay, consider this bit the top, even though it isn't going to be the top, just consider it. So I go fill this in. Yeah, as quickly as possible. Right. So, this is the ceiling. We need at least... Oh, hang on. I need to look up refinery. Fast refinery. How big is it? It's a 3x3. No. Maximum size is... Oh, God. That's a 4, which is this direction, by 6 in this direction, by 3 in this direction. Yeah? 4 by 6, 4 by, this is annoying, 4 in this direction, yeah, 6 in this direction, and then 3 in this direction. 4 by 6, 4 by 3 by 6, 3 by 4 by 6, 6 by 4 by 3. Any of those combinations do work. So I'm probably going to extend this again, so that we can do that properly. So, go continue the pattern as before. I love these blocks, by the way. These blocks are so damn useful. Right, and then I need you up one there. No, no, that doesn't work. No, I've put corners where I shouldn't have. Oops. Right, you guys there and there, and then you there and there. Good. Right. Does work, does it? Yes, maybe, probably. Right. Continuing. Like this, continue. Like this, continue. And then we'll leave this flat for now. We might change our minds later. Continue like that. No, that's not part of the plan whatsoever. I forgot what I was doing. You need to do this, then continue like that, which also means I need to do this again, which is kind of annoying. Well, I messed that bit up quite a lot. Right, there. Good. Behave yourself. Continue along here. Get these guys, flip them around, flip them around, flip them around. You're kidding, right? I'm out of armor. Right. Not anymore. And now let's enable the nano factory. And that will do its thing. I'm going to go get some more steel plate. And we'll see what that looks like. Because we're going to copy the design all the way around as well. So it's better that we do it in one corner first, and then we can copy and paste it. Well, not copy and paste, but copy it everywhere else. Just go give myself 100 steel plate. You can see the spray of nanites doing its thing. Okay, and then what we need to do to finish off is just light armor blocks and slopes. Well, I say light armor blocks, but we actually need some of these as well. The 2x1 by something slopes. 2x1 by 1. Yes, that's the right way to say it. Good job there, Jake. Right, you will do that. Looks interesting. It just looks like, you know, a tank, which is, you know, wonderful, but yeah. Still calling it the Beetle, though. Still calling it the Beetle. Right. So we have plenty of room to have, you know, things in, since this is going to be the bottom, and then underneath is going to be where the nanite factory is going to be. You know, I don't think this looks much like a Beetle. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a second design, because I'm in that mood right now. You get to vote between the designs, because for some reason I've decided that. Disable construction, please. Right. This one is going to give us a lot more horizontal space, but less vertical space, without making it look absolutely horrendous. So, what we want to do... Right, you. I need you like this. Like this, yeah, going outwards. Right, what next? What next? So basically, the design is we start out going outwards more, and then start curving it around. More gradually, though, instead of, you know, just a steep curve. Yes, that's the plan. That is possibly the plan. Though the thing that we're going to have to deal with now is this section. Right. This is going to be entertaining. Right, let's angle this so that it's the right way around. You sure that's the right way, Jake? Are you sure? Yeah, sure, that's the right way. Continue like this. Flip this around. Yeah, see? Works. Excellent. No, it doesn't. Wait for it. I don't care. Energy is not low, it's a quarter. It's fine. Right, I'm just going to place this guy here. Except that's actually not what I want, because that's going directly instead of the way that I want it to go. Right. That means I'm going to have to do it this way, aren't I? Mm-hmm. Oh joy. Right. Learn how to rotate. It's useful. Give me a second, I need to return the blueprint so that I can actually see what I'm doing. Right. So there needs to be a corner guy here. Then there needs to be a flat guy here. Then the thing here. Okay. I don't think there are any armor slams. Slams? What? Armor ramps like that. Well, that I could use. Which might be troubling. In fact, what I'm going to do is, instead of having, you know, these, I'm going to replace them with these. This should help a lot more. Because I can actually see the entire thing when I'm doing it. And it means I only have to rotate one thing at a time, which is also very useful. So we do this, and then we want a U. Is that the right thing? Is that the right thing to do? No? Ah, but I do know what the right thing is to do. Or the right thing to do is. Get rid of you, get rid of you. Put you there. Put you there. Break this. Put you here. Break these two. Put you here. Yeah, get it? Hang on. I've just realised something. That's exactly the same as the design over here. God. Right. Yes, this is going to be far more complicated than I imagined. Right, let's try that again, shall we? Right. Just placing these here for, you know, reasons. I keep telling myself that. But, you know, reasons are not the best thing to use in this situation, or it actually might be the best thing to use. Right. Let's try this again, shall we? So, the only important thing is, we need it to be, oh, this is going to be a problem. Yeah. Because I don't think... So, what we need is a block like this, but twice as long in this direction. That's going to be problematic to find. Yeah. Well, basically trial and error is going to be what's involved here. What's this one? Which is now going to be the, you know, name of this entire episode. What's this one? You are a thing that does a thing. No, you're not useful. You're not the right shape. We've got you. We've got these guys. We've got armor rank corner split. Armor rank split mirror. Double. So if we use you, what do you look like? Like that. Well, those ones are going to be interesting, but that's not what we need. What about you? You're also interesting, but also not what we need. Right, continuing the lovely tradition that I'm setting here. No, none of these are going to be useful. Right. Someone in the comments is probably going to be yelling at me, this is how you do it, you've got to do this way. Or they might not, but yeah. No, I don't think I have any modded blocks. Right, so, screw that. This is the design. Lovely. I still think there is a way. There's got to be a way, right? Come on, you would mod these kinds of things in, wouldn't you? So, we have this kind of situation. Oh shush! It's only 10%. It's 15% lower than last time you yelled at me. So that kind is just straight, which isn't curved whatsoever. But this is also straight. At the top bit. But, is it straight at the bottom? Yes, it's also straight at the bottom. Screw it, let's do it. Except that this is not going to match up very well. Get rid of you, you. Continue like this. You kind of need to be extended, but you get the point. Like this, and then, well, no, this needs to be a block forward. I'm going to do it because that actually helps show you what I mean. But I have found the way of the Force. It's neither light nor dark, just in the middle. Appreciate both as what they are, and use it to, well, power is the only thing important in Star Wars. Never mind, I'm going to stop commenting about that, because some people might think it is weird. Right. Though, really. Considering. Right. We continue like this. You've got this, and that, and that. Good. That's the first stage, so let's weld that together. And I know what I'm doing for the second bit, I think. I hope. Maybe. Yes, that's kind of flat. And then we go into a regular slope bit, which is going to be very entertaining to do. Just kidding. The thing, and then da-dun. Right, so we need slopes here, and slopes here. Right? I'm leaving this here so that things can happen. Frame rate just dropped for some reason, probably because I looked at the planet for a bit too long, or didn't look at it in such an amount of time. The next thing we're going to need is these corner bits. You're going to need one here, and then I'm going to need a inverted corner here. Right, and then continue the lovely tradition that is corner blocks. That's how useful the scroll wheel is, by the way. Just saying. Very useful in some circumstances, not so useful when you're blind. Yeah, because you can assign the different armor blocks to different keys, but you can't really see what the scroll wheel is doing. Right. Okay, that's the second bit. Third bit. Yes, continue. Jake, what are you thinking? Please monologue to the audience what you were thinking, because that would be stupidly useful. Right, continue, up here. Right. Now the next bit is going to be this way. Right. Or left, depending on your handedness. Continue. Some people may think I'm going insane, but what do you mean going? Oh, I'm out of energy. Right, okay. I'm about to take damage. Watch. I'm not taking damage. Interesting. But I'm out of energy. How peculiar. Well, you do see the relative size of the Beetle right now, don't you? Yeah? I think I'm liking the second shell a bit more. Possibly. Right, that's enough energy, which is also known as like 100% energy. Right, I'm heading back out. No, that's the wrong side. Wrong side. Head to the other one. Good work. Okay. Here's the fun bit. Actually, what is the fun bit? That's a good question. We need these ones, right? So you need to be facing this way and flipped around like that. Okay, you're here. Got it? Right, that's your job. You, however, are going to be like this, flip around like this, and like that. So I want you here, 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 here. Then I want you here, 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 over there, over here, and somewhere else not there. Okay, so this looks less like a, brute force tank and more of a not so brute force tank. Noting that we're going to be, making this top section look pretty, but that's not got anything to do with the interior. So the last thing that we need to do is just go down a bit. I wonder if there's a way to enclose this. No, probably not. Right. Slope. Make it like this. And go. No, I middle mouse clicked for no reason. Well, no, the reason was I was using my right finger doing that. Good. And then we can continue going down like this if we need to. Okay, so just going here. Here is when you'll use the individual blocks, like these ones instead of the two long blocks. Yeah, this is what it looks like when you use the individual blocks, and this is what it looks like when you don't. You can see that the edges are more defined, which may or may not be a problem, but that will be fine. Okay, so that will do for now. Vote, if I can be bothered to actually read the comments. I do read the comments, that was a jest, by the way. Vote for which version you prefer. This one, which is, very, very sharp, or this one, which is more gradual. Noting that I can extend the bottom of this if I need to. We will deal with the bottom section at a later date. Until then, my name has been Zero Jake. End transmission.